Well, let's start with the first experiment so we can explain you how the machine works. So for that, you will have to put your finger in there.
So basically, the idea is to touch someone across the internet.
Yeah, first we want to explain something about how we touch.
Okay.
So he will give you different type of stimulus.
Sure. Oh, yep, I can feel all that. Okay. Okay.
So he will give you another one.
Okay. So what's he doing?
He's providing, what is happening is this soft sleeve has several chambers, as you can see.
Yes.
And through these chambers, we are injecting air, pressurized air.
Right.
And there is a small membrane that balloons. And that balloons is the one poking your skin.
Okay.
And that is the one producing the stimulus.
Okay.
And something.
So how can it be used? What's the point of it?
The point of it is, first, let's start by explaining more about how the touch of sense works.
Sure.
So when you felt the stimulus, did you felt the same intensity? Was it different?
I felt it on different parts of my finger.
Yes, that's one of the things, because normally when we interact with soft objects, we normally use the whole fingers.
Yes.
This is one of the main characteristics of the system, because we want to simulate if we are really interacting with objects, so that's why we need the capability of stimulating across the whole finger.
Okay.
And the other one is that with this system, we can go with an stimulus above and below the sensitivity threshold of humans. And the reason why we need that, because for instance, for one of the applications that we have in here, we are looking into clinical applications in order to measure how much people has lost touch.
Right.
And that's why we provide several types of stimulus, and then we can record how that threshold is changing over time.
Okay, okay.
And
so what's the best way, how might this be used in the future?
Because it is stimulating for mechanoreceptors that we have in the skin, which are mainly associated with touch, it has a very wide range of applications. So for instance, one you talk about is about social interaction. Nowadays...
So you could hug someone across the internet?
Well, it will give you the stimulus of the touch, meaning like, for instance, you can feel the texture, the intensity of the stimulus, if it is a constant stimulus or if it is a vibration stimulus. So that missing part that we don't have nowadays.
Okay, and how can it be used in medicine?
In medicine, as I said, for instance, it can help clinicians in order to tune the treatment depending on how much the loss of touch has advanced. But also it can be used for minimal invasive surgery for teleoperating tasks. So now surgeons are away from the patient. So before they had direct access, so they could sense the type of tissue they were feeling.
I understand.
They were working with, so they can differentiate easier cancerous tissue from healthy tissue. But now they are away in a console. So with this system, we will put on the console this fingertip interface, and we want to bring back that sense of touch to the clinicians as well.
Okay.